can see the youngsters from the academy forming the N out of the middle of the floor. For your radio side, the folks forming right in front of the academy bench, stretching all the way over to the far side of the floor. A little psyched by Chris and the boys. They would love to pick this one off and project themselves right to the top of the SAC division. Save over there by Al Wilson.
Referee officials are Dave Boland and Bob Schaefer.
Getting their warm greeting here, as you can hear in the background. And they try to feed underneath, but they can't. Go back outside to Pemberton. Now to Rose on the drive. Feeds off the side to Kelleher. Now to Lichtenstein, partially blocked. Underneath is yanked away by the Whalers. Quick breakdown floor. And they give to Wilson. Drives for the layup. Going to the floor is Rose, but no call. And it will be a 2-4 game in favor of the Whalers. No, there is a charge after the... I beg your pardon. They do call the foul. And that would be on...
Give it to Wilson, Jack.
Yeah, I think Wilson.
Team 2.
Drops it over for Kelleher. Kelleher will be hawked by Al Wilson. Brings it out to midcourt and into forecourt now. Moves in on the left, now back across the key now. Over to Johnson. Looking inside. Back over to Labrie. Front side to Kelleher. He gets his shot away off the rim, no good. Rebound will go out of bounds, and it will be off the Whalers.
Whalers had a shot at that, Jack, but they misread the carom and didn't really go for it, and as a result, the Academy inbounds in good position.
And now Johnson gets a quick feed, fires it up, and he's fouled by number 44 on Harrison. It's knocked away nicely, and forecourt Diffley almost grabs it, and it's knocked out of bounds by the Whalers.
Good effort by Diffley. Stayed in there, kept tossing the ball up, and finally got the out-of-bounds play. Winner of tonight's ball game takes first place in the conference. If New London wins, it's at least a tie for the Whalers for the conference title.
Rose now feeds over to Kelleher. Fires from the outside. Switch. An 18-footer by Dan. Makes it a one-pointer, 6-5. And Dave Boland with a whistle. I'm not just sure what. I think perhaps Tommy Labrie was not giving him 3 feet. The game down at the Whalerland was no more than a 1- or 2-pointer all the way through. Until the Acads pulled ahead late by about 5. Up court now, the Whalers with it. Harrison on top of the key. Hammered it down beneath us now. Wilson with it. Now Harrison comes to the lane. Fires underneath for the easy layup. Brought through there by Greg Hall. Wide open, an excellent feed by Harrison. Puts it into Davey. He's checked and not too far. Spins around a bit and holds it over his head. Now gives to Rose. The Whalers playing good defensive ball here, and they give it over to Kelleher. With Diffley at the high post. Kelleher drops it over to Labrie, still working on the outside, gets it back over to Diff on top of the key. To Labrie, cutting underneath, deflected and picked off by the Whalers. Harrison on the fast break, comes to the top of the key, feeds underneath, and too hard, taken away by Diffley, who got back very quickly, the ball off the hands of Pemberton. Rose on the side to Kelleher, puts it up and off the rim, no good. Rebound by the Whalers, and that'll be a foul on Labrie, as Harrison went up nicely at inside position.
Tommy's first foul, 2-team for the Academy. Here in the opening 4 minutes of play.
Now, and Jeff will bring it down the floor. Checked by Pemberton all the way up the floor. We'll talk about the schedule when we have a chance. The Cats with a tough 2 weeks coming in front up to them. And now Johnson from way outside, Switcher. And it's a one-pointer, 8-7. Usually that's a little far for Davey, but he spun that one through with just a riffle of the nets. Quick up-court feed now, with just Rose to beat, and 2 men carry it as he dropped it over to Brian Lancaster. Had a teammate with him, and Brian just sort of carried it underneath. A break for the Academy.
Good defensive pursuit by Johnson, kind of unrattled Lancaster and set up that travel.
Labrie gives to Kelleher, and Harrison picks up his second foul. Then he took that to him very nicely, remained on the offside, and Harrison reached in and got the body in the arm. And it will be the second one on Harrison, the 4th one on the Whalers. Labrie inbounds it. Gives now to Kelleher, and tipped away, retaken by Kelleher. Feeds it out now to Jervis Bell. Up to Johnson, 2-1 break for the Acads. Over to Rose, back to Johnson. 1 pass too many, as I think Jeff had the shot and had to feed it off.
That's rough.
Yeah, because Davey had set Jeff up beautifully, and there goes the throwaway. And the Acads, instead of pulling ahead, still trail 8-7 with 2:58 to go over WICH and Channel 9. Inbound speed to Wilson. And here come the Whalers. Harrison comes to the top of the key. Feeds underneath beautifully. Offside pass, no good. The shot just a little shy, and Johnson out of there with a rebound. Lancaster a little shy with that layup. The Cavs with a chance to pull ahead in this one. They fail by Labrie to Kelleher. Picked up very tightly by the Whaler defense. Now Bell on the top on the foul line. Gets it back over to Kelleher. And Kelleher drops to Labrie now. And back over to Kelleher. Wilson on him. He's done a good